Well, good morning again. It's another Monday. This is my 12th Jane Career Tips for you, and I'm going to be covering cover letters today. So many people have no idea what to put in a cover letter, or they think that cover letters aren't even worth the time. So I'm going to be going over what you need to think about if you're going to be keeping a cover letter as part of your job application process. But before I do, how are you? How was your weekend? Did you get to relax? And for those of you who are in Melbourne, gosh, it was a little bit scary hearing about your earthquake, but I'm glad that nobody was hurt, and I hope that you're okay. And today, apparently, there are a few COVID restrictions being lifted in New South Wales, so that's good news. Let's see how things go with it, because there's so much debate about whether people should be able to go to swimming pools or whatever. But anyway, that's too much of debate. So if you're watching this morning, do pop in the chat box and say hello and let me know where you're listening from, because I always like to know where my attendees and participants may be. And if you've got any questions today, please feel free to pop it in the chat box, and then I'll have a look and I will answer your questions when I finished my presentation. Just to let you know, because we're still going through COVID times, I know people are still experiencing challenging times. So what I want to do is to offer you for free my How to Manage Stress online program. So if you go to thecareersacademy.online/confidence, you'll see that there is a coupon code you can use. So that'll knock it down to free. So you don't need to pay for it, but it'll certainly guide you through the steps you can take to manage anxiety and manage your stress levels, and also understand the effects of cumulative stress, because it's been, gosh, 18, 19 months now since COVID hit. It's been stressful for many years. So you can just go there and you can watch it for free. I can see that there are some people. Oh, Gunnar, hello. And let me just share this. What do you say, Gunnar? That's important to stand out and so difficult for many. That's right. Thanks for helping me in the Oh, Gunnar, you are very, very welcome. It was my pleasure to assist you, and with your help, you landed an interview after. Yes. Well, you know what? That's what I'm here for. I'm going to help people to land their next role, and preferably their dream role. And I'll have to say that Gunnar Habitz is in a dream role now at HubSpot. When it comes to social selling, he is the man. So great to have you here, Gunnar. And also, here's Bernadette. How nice to have you join me today as well, dialing in from Maroubra in Sydney. Hope you're well, and I hope you had a really good weekend as well. So Andy Joyce, I always love to see you join me. You are my most regular participant of these LinkedIn Lives, so it really is fun to see you again, and I hope that you are well too. So what I want to do is let me get straight into my presentation. Let me hang on. I need to change a banner before I disappear off. I'll just put this one. Just in case anyone's here and wants to let me know where they're watching from. I'm going to share my screen and go straight into the PowerPoint, and let's talk all things to do with cover letters. All right, so here we are. You should be able to see my presentation, and here we go. Jane Career Tips. And so if you want to see any of my other videos, because this is my 12th one, I've been at this for 3 months now, regularly every Monday from 9:15 to 9:30. If you follow the hashtag Jane Career Tips, as you see here at the bottom, then you'll be able to view all of my previous ones. And I've covered so many different topics. I'll tell you what they are in a minute. So today, though, we're going to be focusing on how to write an effective cover letter. And here we go. So first of all, my previous live broadcasts, very quickly, I've gone through how to write powerful accomplishments, which resume layouts to use, resume do's and don'ts, how to create a summary section for your resume as well, the 4 fatal flaws of interviewees, so you can avoid them and not make those ridiculous flaws that some people do, how to create a powerful positioning statement as well, and common interview questions, how to handle behavioral interview questions, the 4 main questions you can ask of the interviewer during your job interviews, the 4 R's of a follow-up email after an interview, and last week, gosh, I had so many comments on this one because I was talking about how attractive are you to recruiters and how you are perceived by recruiters. If you want, go to hashtag Jane Career Tips and search for broadcast number 11, and I cover that. So today it's how to write an effective cover letter. So just before I do, to let you know, the Careers Academy, this is my membership site where I am all the time helping people to either make an effective career transition, that's for job seekers, or to help you grow in your career. I have revamped the Careers Academy to ensure that career growth is part of it as well. So if you want to be notified when doors are opening, which will be in October, middle of October, just get on the wait list. So go to thecareersacademy.online and you can get on my wait list. All right. And there'll be heaps of information and also free stuff you can download from there. Enough of that. So what needs to go in a cover letter? Some people don't care about cover letters. They say that it's fluff. And I have to admit, I'm a former recruiter, and I talk to lots of people, hiring managers and recruiters as well, about what they think about cover letters. Some people say, oh, you know what, a cover letter is really a waste of time, so we just don't even look at it and go straight to the resume. But 50% say a cover letter gives you the opportunity to let your personality shine through, and it gives you an opportunity to fill in the gaps of what might not be in your resume, because you know a resume is short, sharp, to the point, and you only put in what is relevant to the reader that will project you into the desired role. But what about all of the human skills and more of your soft skills and your creative writing ability? The way you craft a cover letter can demonstrate how well you can write as well. So let's find out what needs to go into a cover letter. Okay. And so here is a slide which has everything that you need to put in a cover letter. Let me just check my, here we go, check my phone for a moment and see how we go there. Ah, good. All right. Now you can see that a cover letter should only be one page, no longer than one page. I don't care how much information you want to put into the cover letter. Do not make it more than one page, because no one is going to read a tome. All right. A cover letter really is part of your marketing. So make it short, sharp, to the point, capture the reader's attention, and make it easy for them to screen you in. So what I've done is I have enlarged this in the next slide so that you can actually see what I'm sharing. So in your cover letter, don't put "to whom it may concern," all right, or "dear hiring manager" or "dear recruiter." Do some research and find out who is the person to whom you are addressing this letter or this email, okay? Because even if there isn't a name and a number or an email address in the job description, you can find out by picking up the phone, do a little bit of research, talk to some relevant people, be a detective and find out who is the person you need to address this cover letter to, because it's more powerful. If and only if all avenues have been exhausted and you cannot find out to whom you can address this email, then you could put, you know, to the hiring manager, okay, or I would never ever put "to whom it may concern." It really is so impersonal that it kind of defeats the purpose. I would turn over every stone possible to find out who you can write this letter to, and the easiest way is to pick up the phone to the HR department or talent acquisition in a company, or pick up the phone to the recruitment agency and say, can you let me know who is handling the recruitment for that particular role? Not so hard. Then, of course, you need to put the subject heading. So read whatever the advertised position is, job title, details, including the date, reference number, the date that the job description or the job ad was posted, reference number, where you found that particular job ad, whether it's on Seek or the company website or on LinkedIn. And then in paragraph 1, this is, I'm going to go by paragraph by paragraph. The first paragraph is for you to explain why you are writing to this person. Okay, so obviously it's the advertisement for that particular role on that particular job board on that date captured your attention, as your skills and experience are a close match to whatever that role is. Very simple. You don't have to waffle on. Just, why are you writing? You know, this role is very exciting to me. Write it in your own words. Let your own personality come through. Then paragraph 2, briefly describe your experience and link it to the advertisement. So don't put all your experience there. Put what is the most relevant. Whatever is a must-have for that role, then let's talk about it. So most recently, and then you can briefly include maybe 2, max 3 impressive is the key word here, relevant accomplishments. Okay, and then you can bullet point them to make it easy to read. White space, paragraphs, you know, not too wide. I mean, make sure the margins are wide enough so if someone was to print it out, they can write in the margins as well. So that's quite simple, isn't it? So the third paragraph, make yourself valuable to the company, the role, or the group to which you are applying. So think about the difference that you can make to this organization. What's the value that you add over and above, you know, your skills, your qualifications, those pieces of paper that you've got? What is it that makes you unique? Now, if you don't know what makes you unique, you have to think. You might need someone to coach you through it. I'm always here to assist, right? So you can book a chat with me or book a coaching session with me, and of course I'll guide you through it. But just think about, what are the problems that you can solve for that hiring manager? Because if you are a solution to the problems, then obviously they'll want to talk to you and find out during the interview that what you've said is true, and also see if you're a good fit for the role as well. So the difference you can make to the organization, you as the value add, that's what you've got to put in paragraph 3. Paragraph 4 is basically just winding up. So mention the resume or selection criteria response that you need to attach with the application, your availability for interview. And so something like, I attach in the following in support of my application. So if they ask for a resume, if they ask for a response to the selection criteria, include it, and then end it with, I look forward to discussing this role with you in an interview. Assume that they're going to call you because you're very good at it. Okay. So if you put it out there, put it out to the world, I'm feeling positive. Of course you want to talk to me. So make that cover letter sound confident, professional, and positive. And then depending on how you have addressed the cover letter, you sign it off with yours sincerely or yours faithfully if you have unable to put someone's name. Kind regards, many thanks, whatever works for you. And then your name and your contact details once more. Okay, so that really is quite simple. So now I'm going to be having a look at the comments in the chat in a minute, and when I do, then I'll be able to respond to them. But just to let you know, I have a career communications pack which includes templates for you to identify your accomplishment statements, so you can turn them into bullet points and into your resume. Maybe include 1 or 2 relevant ones in the cover letter. I've got resume templates. I've got the cover letter template in detail, a bit more detail than what I've given you here. Another template so that you can craft a verbal pitch, how to develop your marketing plan, and also lots of detail on how to address selection criteria in my career communications pack at the Careers Academy. If you're interested in it, go to bit.ly/career comms. Okay, now actually it's case sensitive. Career comms needs to be capitals, and then apply the coupon code LinkedIn special and you can get 50% off. All right, so that's quite easy. And again, if you're interested in the Careers Academy, go to thecareersacademy.online and the doors will open in mid-October, but you can get on the wait list. It's no commitment, it's just the wait list to be notified when doors open, because I have a special offer then. Okay, and so lots of free resources in the careersacademy.online/free-resources for you as well. You're very welcome to go and download them. And every Monday I am here. Now I'm going to stop sharing and say hello to you again. I hope that was helpful. It was very quick. Okay, quick but short, sharp, to the point. That's what you want your cover letters to be. Now remember, there was a saying, and I can't remember who said it, but it's very easy to write a long letter. But some people think it takes too long to write a short letter, because being able to capture the essence of you in a few words is not easy. So you need to work on it, right? So let me see. There are some comments in the chat box, and hello, Edmund. Thank you for joining me today. Nice to see you again. And Andy, you have a question. Should the cover letter be addressed to the hiring manager or the recruiter doing the initial screening? It's whoever has posted that job description, that job ad, Andy, you write it to that person, because your initial application goes to, if the recruiter posted the job advertisement, write it to the recruiter, and that means you can pick up the phone and find out from the recruitment agency who the recruitment consultant is, who is handling the selection for that particular role. Okay, if the job ad was posted by the company, then address it to whoever is doing the initial screening. It could be a talent acquisition consultant or a human resources consultant, but if the hiring manager posted the ad, then write it to the hiring manager. So address it to the job poster. Okay, and then let's see, that's a good question. Thank you, Andy. And Modestu, hello from Namibia. How lovely that you've joined me as well. And Matthew, are you saying where can we find your previous broadcasts? Okay, so if you go to, let me, if I can post comment here. If you go to Jane Career Tips, okay, can you see that? Oh, look, did that come up? Jane Career Tips. Okay, hashtag Jane Career Tips. Or maybe if I put it as a banner, it might be better, because then you can see there. Okay, go to Jane Career Tip, hashtag Jane Career Tips on LinkedIn. You need to be on LinkedIn. Then you'll excuse me, you'll see all of my previous broadcasts, and you can watch. You can also actually find them on my YouTube channel. This might be better for you. Yeah, let me give you my YouTube. I'm just typing it here. Jane Jackson Cremorne. Okay, this is my YouTube channel. Okay, there you go. You go to youtube.com/Jane Jackson Cremorne, because I used to live there, and you will be able to see all of my previous broadcasts there as well. If you've subscribed to my YouTube channel, then you click the bell after you subscribe, then you'll be notified every time a new coaching video is uploaded onto my site. And obviously every week this is uploaded onto my YouTube channel. And I also have a lot of other really useful webinars, whole hour-long webinars with lots of useful training too. Okay, so that's for you. Let me see what other comments are there. And Mohammed, hello Mohammed, thank you so much for joining me today. And you're from Perth, lovely. So a few hours earlier in Perth. And hello, Ivan. Oh, thanks for joining me again, Ivan. It's always nice to see you as well. And Mohammed, what are you asking me here? Should the references go on your CV or resume? No, don't put, unless they specifically ask for your referees. Do not include referees at the end of your resume or in your cover letter, because they haven't asked for it. Don't give them information, people's contact details and names and job titles without their permission, first of all. But if you're making an application and specifically it asks for provide 2 referees, as many recruiters do ask, then of course you'll need to include, I'd put a separate Word document with the name, contact details of those referees, and also a brief line saying what was the relationship. It could be reported to this person between 2019 and 2021, or it could be worked alongside so-and-so between 2002 and 2006. So let people have a little bit of context. But if they don't ask for referees, do not include them. Okay, because you don't need to. All right, now I want to show you something else, because if you're interested in the Careers Academy, I can see that there are quite a number of you here. So if you've got any questions, feel free to ask. But I'm going to show you what's actually in the Careers Academy today, very briefly, because you might find it very interesting. So let me go to my Chrome tab. And here we go. There you go. This is the Careers Academy, if you're curious, because this is my membership site where I am providing group coaching. You can have one-on-one coaching, and you get a lot of information to do with your career, not only to land a job, but to grow your career. So if you want to land a job that you love and create the life you deserve, or you want to make a career change, but you don't know how to pinpoint what you really want, or you've gone through a redundancy and you're worried, am I too old to be hired? Or you're just feeling frustrated, unappreciated, you want to build your personal brand, or you want to become a better leader. Maybe you're in a role now and you want to improve on your communication skills, be able to manage conflict better. You want to develop your leadership skills and understand what leadership really is. This is what I help you with in the Careers Academy. So you can join the wait list and find out. I've got a few testimonials from people, and you can see that the early bird will be half price, just monthly. This is what it is monthly, or you can join for a year and you get 2 months free. And you can find out a little bit more about me if you like, or you can just sign up for my regular career tips. Okay, so that's at thecareersacademy.online. If that is of interest to you, then just go over there and have a look. So Bernadette, what's happening here? Going to go and work hard on reducing my cover letter one page. Yes, please don't spill over, because people are just going to glance at it and you want the information in there to really pop. What you can do is add bullet points, and you can bold the key words that you really want them to notice as well, Bernadette. So that could be very helpful. Okay, so now I've gone over by 7. I always go over, don't I, with these 15-minute tips. But if you would like, please feel free to find me on YouTube. Okay, that's at youtube.com/Jane Jackson Cremorne, and you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you would like to get on the wait list for the Careers Academy online, which is my membership site, and that means you've got me on tap on demand. You might not want to have me on tap on demand, but anyway, you could just wait and just see me every Monday morning if you like. Okay, so do join me on Mondays from 9:15 to 9:30 for some quick tips, for a bit of inspiration, and I hope that you're feeling good and you're raring to go, and I really would love to know how things progress this week. So pop it in the comments. If you're watching the replay, put #replay and ask whatever questions you may have. Okay, so take care. It's good to see you, and I will see you next Monday. Oh, what am I covering next Monday? Let me just tell you. Next Monday, I'm going to be talking about networking basics. So if you're a shy person and you don't like networking because you think it's schmoozing, I'll be talking about networking, okay, for the next few Mondays, which should be helpful. Okay, bye now.